What is up, everybody? It is a Lambrocast once again. Here it is, Rome versus Air 404, Lambowski, Lampy, IVRL, Season 1, Week 13. What's up? Lamp, how you doing, dude?
Dude, I'm doing good, man. Lots and lots of onward today, and that's what we like to see, man. My third cast for today, and just bringing you some EU, bringing you some, regular good old onward, and now we're going to bring you a matchup like none other. We got the top two teams currently in the NA battling it out tonight, Rome versus Aero 404.
I did see that. I was checking out the standings with just because obviously this was a last minute thing, as always, with Lambo and Lampy, but I was checking it out, and it was nice to see that. I was expecting, knowing the name of Rome and Aero 404. I have a problem with the how quick I talk and the accent. It sounds like Arrow, but Air 404. Just knowing those two teams, I mean, you don't even have to think about this season. Just their recent season past, the success of Air 404 being a new team last year. I mean, just these two names right now, I knew it was going to be a good one. So I was like, I'm down. Let's do it. Awesome. But then noticing the standings, 1 and 2 for Saturday night. This is just, we got the Super Bowl just right tomorrow. It's tonight. You know what I mean? It's tonight.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. But
100%.
Okay.
PG.
Come on, bro.
No, it is. It truly is. And to see two top-tier teams like this go at it, and you just be mid-season, this is the end. Towards the end of the season is when the standings really count, right?
Yeah.
Beginning of the year, the standings are always, wishy-washy or wonky or
and
whatever you want to call it, whatever the kids call it these days.
Especially in season 1, when you really got to allow the league to kind of find their own standings. You know what I mean? You got to make them, put them where they need to put you. You got to show them. But
yeah,
so far they have been.
Some bronzy teams that jump up so high, and they're facing off for some
early on,
master levels, and until things start evening out, and then you get into season week 13 here, where the true talent starts rising to the top, and the consistent teams start rising to the top, and then you got Rome and Aero 404 about to battle it out tonight.
Yep.
Like you said, it's like the Super Bowl per se of onward tonight. These two teams could be in the finals for IVRL.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt we'll see both these teams later on in the postseason of IVRL.
Definitely the postseason.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it should be a good one, man.
Yep. Let's hop in and let the there it is. Let the viewers know. Well, before we hop into round one, let the viewers know who they're getting to watch tonight with Varric, Soda, Vati, Chawi, and Ree on Rome, and Mikasic. I don't know how to say it. Amakosic, Badger, Nolu, Denny, and Cobra on Air. We've got Air 404 holding down Subway defense, Basement, OBJ for round number 1. We just had you on Subway just a little bit ago, Lamp. How was that?
Yeah, it was great to watch. It was leftovers for Slime Gaming, and if you missed it, it'll still be on Twitch here on IVRL1 for a little while. Then after about a week or two, it'll get loaded up to our YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it there too. It was a spicy matchup.
It was a really good one. And thankfully for Slime and Leftovers, both winning me some channel points.
Nice.
We've got a Denny Nolu and Amakosic holding down the Basement OBJ with Badger above and Cobra as well, I believe, on the same level. Both just holding opposite sides of this center platform.
Get them lasers.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Lasers.
Yeah. Laser.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
And a lot of mid-platform defense here. You got Badger and Cobra both up here, and guarding that mid-platform. Not a lot of people are waiting for that, so it can get a little bit spicy here on the mid-platform. And I believe the mid-platform is a good defensive spot to hold on this objective because you get audio cues from both the basement and the overpass. So you can help your team figure out where the push is coming from by just sending one in mid-platform. If not two.
Looks like we've got a Soda Chawi push here out of the tunnels. Soda going to find Nolu first. Denny and Amakosic still tucked in on OBJ. Two members of this Rome offense very close to causing some panic on the OBJ. Denny starting to get a little peaky.
Yeah, and up here on mid-platform, you got Badger about to see Ree and Vadi coming out of service tunnel here. He was holding that angle right at service tunnel and just decided to switch. Now Cobra is also going to be hearing this coming through. Cobra finding one. Vadi knows where Cobra is, but then Badger is able to refrag quickly. And trade comes out.
Chawi was able to get Amakosic downstairs. Soda and Chawi. OBJ is wide open. Cobra and Badger have yet to start crashing. Now start moving. Varric's finding Badger. Cobra, all that's left. Finding the last person that's going to stop this cap. Captain Soda. All that's left. Chawi takes away.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I don't know if there was a call out for capping. That would have helped.
Right.
So some type of signal. Somebody saying capping or something. But in that scenario, you don't want to give away that you are capping.
Yeah.
So it's just a risk that you got to take.
Yeah.
A point-to-point, obviously that was a prime spot for 2 points, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, prime spot.
Lambo.
Prime spot.
Getting excited on me.
Bro, it's the Super Bowl. That's a cap right out the gate. That's Devin Hester taking it out the gate for a 99, 100, whatever yard touchdown he got against the Colts. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Oh, my God.
That was like a tackle at the 1 yard line type of thing, right?
You talking about Mike Jones?
Talking about, what, the 2000? 99? Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Tennessee Titans, Mike Jones stopping.
Yeah.
Is it Eddie George?
The Rams. The Rams.
Wasn't
it? Or the Rams stopping the Titans.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was Eddie running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 19.
Mike Jones. I don't know. I don't know time. I just know I remember watching highlights, man, Love football. Love football. Can't wait to watch tomorrow. We'll be hanging out with the old dad. It's been a good postseason. It has been. But it's also been a really good IVRL VR season. Been really good this season. And we're getting right back into round 2, so let's do it.
And hopefully you got the predictions picked as well.
Oh, and by the way, I believe my camera 2 thing is actually working.
Cool.
Unless you haven't moved yet.
If I see like 2 dying, I'm gonna come back and Jake.
I have. I'm on mid-platform.
Maybe I set I don't know what I did then. Because it was working. I swear it was. It appears that Rome is opting to really get spread out. I don't know if they're looking to just try to figure out where the first initial air push comes from or what. But, they're really not on the OBJ compared to what the 3-man defense initially was for air. We've got Amakosic in Red Room currently rocking the shield. We'll see how the shield play comes out of the air camp.
Yeah, and like you said, a nice widespread defense here.
Sorry, I was getting seduced by Badger for a second. I'm not entirely sure what he said to me, but I'm pretty certain it was saying something along the lines of like, "Marry me," stuff like that.
That figures. Yeah, we got a C4 right outside Red Room, or out between Red Room and the entrance to.
Camera 2 is working.
Yeah, I just put it there.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. You're on top of it then.
Yes, and we talk about the C4. C4 is directional, so if people stand right behind the box, it's not going to impact them. They have to be on that side of it. But this also gives the ability for the shield to cross that line, and also then cause major damage to the player holding the shield after he passes that box.
Right. Were you getting a call out for south push?
Yep. All 5 are pushing through the tunnels. You got Nolu holding back, watching the service stairs, making sure nobody's going to flank on them and come back through the tunnels and catch anybody. Excellent positioning for Nolu there as the guy in the back.
Shield and tunnel, shield and
On
tunnel.
the stairs. To the right.
Don't.
Let him come out, Barracks.
Oh, there's 2 on there.
No, Varix, don't. You should contest us totally right now.
Denny doing the heroic thing and pushing forward, taking out the C4. Varix unable to get it pulled in time.
Potato chips. Potato chips.
You gotta get over on Rhea. Rhea singing bacon and potato chips. I don't know where that comes from.
I tried.
Денчик, у меня белая штука есть.
Любое. О, кидай им белую штуку, чтобы они...
Could you imagine one good grenade entering that tunnel right now and just taking down 4 of them?
The flash is definitely going to take out Varix's eyes, I believe. I don't. Maybe. I don't. It might have been too far.
So if you want to notice, Rhea is just talking, trying to gather their attention, right? So they face that way when they come out of the tunnel, and Varix is able to shoot them.
You would think from all this, all these VoIPs, we would be watching an EU matchup.
Пока я еще не злой.
I absolutely. Oh my goodness, Rhea
Oh no!
was able to take out 2 before Badger getting the refrag. Somewhere in that madness, see if I can catch it. Somewhere in that madness, there was a shot landing on Varix. Who gets that?
What do we have?
Okay, we're back
Varix.
to a 3v3.
Badger gets Varix on that swing.
Nolu's still back inside the tunnels, watching for any flanks as the rest of the crew do push up. Now, I'm not sure who Nolu is, unless someone changed their name recently. There is no Nolu on the roster, so maybe a reservist. Well, sure. Haven't seen Nolu.
It is possible. I was going to say, yeah, I'm not familiar as well. Can't say I've seen it in cast. Flash out from Chawi. And all three push out of tunnel. Badger now holding the shield. Chawi and Nolu going to trade. Denny going to get caught over the top of the shield by Captain Soda. Badger.
I mean, we got to have a filter on Badger for the cast, I believe.
It's okay.
Kids, if you're watching, you need to sign this permission slip.
We're sorry. Oh, oh, okay. It was a flash. I was expecting a frag. Captain Soda going to swing around. We'll find a...
Oh, he ran right past him.
No!
Wow. Oh,
Badger
goodness.
with 3 back-to-back
Badger.
replays there in the last, 2 minutes.
Oh, don't give him all that luxury.
I mean, it's a good round. It's a good push. Badger,
Yeah.
however, needs to be careful because Vati is watching the line that he is pushing up with a minute left. I believe Vati might have seen a possible shoulder, maybe. I'm not sure. But still, Smoke's utility definitely going to be perusing the bodies. There should be plenty to choose from.
Yeah, and with all the trades, there's probably not a real good kill count. You're going to see Vadi bouncing around a lot, looking at different angles, not knowing how many he's facing. And same thing with Badger, I believe. I'm not sure he knows fully how many he's facing against. 30 seconds left, though.
That little dinger is going to be going off. Badger's going to have to push up into that smoke. Vati now starting to settle in. The smoke that has been moved with another one coming out behind it. A flash caught Vati as he pushes out. Badger doesn't have enough time. He's going to have to push. He's got 10 seconds. Vati going to start rotating and sprays through the smoke to find Badger, giving Rome back-to-back rounds. Taking care of Basement OBJ.
Yes. Very good job there. What a flash that was, too.
Yeah, it was. But we say it all the time. Onward timing. Because obviously, Vati was in a position where had he not pushed out, he wouldn't have been flashed. So, I mean, it's cool seeing exactly what's going down and the whole Caster 2020 vision. I love it. Absolutely love it. It really brings just a new perspective on what you will deal with yourself if you're inside the headset.
Absolutely. And, not only do we get to see it, but everybody else at home is seeing it. Anybody that watches these back as well, they get to learn from this and try to understand what these high-level teams are thinking and doing. Maybe not all the craziness that you see Badger and some of those guys do, but their map knowledge and their talents are there behind all of their comedian type moment, right?
Yeah, they're second in the league for a reason. Like even though they are comedians in the headset, they're still laying down some heat inside the headset.
Exactly, and not only that, but that banter right there, sometimes it gets under the opponent's skin, and it aggravates them and it tilts them, and that's part of their game. They want to not, they're not attacking you by any means. I mean, but they're trying to tilt you. They're trying to get you to talk and move in corners.
Yep.
And get frustrated. So it's all part of their, the mentality, the head games of the game, basically.
Exactly. They know where they are. Like they know where their selves are. If you let them know, then that's all. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just they're gaining their own info, and like you said, it's just one of those head games. But we'll see if the head games can do anything, as they haven't got a round yet. But we now have the South Stairs alleyway OBJ with a pretty quick push here from Vati into Vati. So if I can get unstuck, Vati, Soda, and Chawi. But
Nolu came around that corner, threw a great flash down at the bottom of the stairs, and just completely stopped Chewy from pushing up. He had to back off and go back to Chinatown, and that little bit of utility really slowed down their push and potential, kills on their team. So
they're pretty tight on the OBJ currently. Are we going with Chewy or Chawi? That's an A, bro. Is that Chawi or Chewy?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Chewy, though.
Okay. Hey, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. Well, I was hooked on phonics. You know what I mean?
Right, but Caster's always right, so it doesn't matter. Whatever we say is what it currently is.
Is Caster always right?
Until the chat tells us otherwise.
Yeah, true that. But I'm saying, I mean, you've seen some of the casters. Craft. Craft.
Is he a caster, though?
I mean, technically, he has mained within the recent month. So, for this month until the next, he's got at least 30 days that he can call himself a caster,
Yes.
Ree is giving out the audible cues from Cobra and Badger. Soda going to start peeking. Cobra whipping around the corner. C4 above my noggin from Badger finds Soda with an immediate as well. No down.
And Badger flashes Cobra.
That's all right. Badger's got his back.
We're hearing from chat that Nolu is Cup, STF Cup.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice to have you, STF Cup. Seen you play.
Yep.
Cobra finding Ree. Yeah, he is.
Double flash coming out from Vati. Great work there.
Kosick finding Varix, I believe, down South Stairs. Denny's going to down Chewy. And getting the confirm. Vati's trying to really leapfrog this smoke. Going to find Cobra as he pushes through. But Air 4-4 looking to take their first round. Looking at a 4v1 and a drop on Rome's side.
Was the drop after the kill or after the death?
I would have to say after the death. I didn't see. Yeah, I've seen a lot of. What the? Vati throw. Okay, I was like, is that C4? I was like, how did he get that? Yeah.
Somebody threw a mag back. Badger threw his pistol mag back or something at him.
The Sex Alley play here on round number 3 has been a good one. Literally just has been chilling here in the camera on the corner. Badger going to slow peek and walk away from Vati. Vati going to swing around and find him. That is tough, but the road you have ahead, Vati, is still just as tough, if not tougher, with Denny, Nolu, and Amakosic. Probably sitting on a pretty, Yeah, I mean the drop happened after the kill, I believe. So they might have a decent kill count. Denny almost finds Vadi's laser.
Nice one.
Flash, I believe, would have caught Vadi there. As it does, he was waiting for the flashed run. Kosick with another flash.
Oh, they should push on it.
Sub 2 minutes now.
They don't.
Maybe 404 is not accurate on the kill count. Maybe Nolu, aka or the artist formerly known as STF Cup,
Right.
coming up from behind, gonna find Vadi. If Vadi's not careful, Vadi's gonna have to have his spider spider senses tingling. Is that what it is? But he does turn. He might have heard Nolu's
I
footsteps.
think you might have heard Nolu, yeah.
Vadi's pushing back. Definitely heard Nolu. Pushes back. Oh, Vati and Nolu trading.
Yeah, and at that point, Nolu, STF Cup, I mean, even if you do get a trade out of there, you still got 2 members up. So
Yeah.
even if you trade, you're going to go down as a team win.
Yep.
And so good move. Good move.
Yeah. Luckily there for 404. I mean, it just ended up being a pretty good round for them. I mean, they had a heck of a push out of Sex Alley to deal with between Badger and Cobra, just the two of them there for a little while, but they were able to slow it down enough that the surrounding members of 404 was able to survive the weaker side of the offensive push, and they were able to just kind of pick up the scraps. Vati obviously down to the last member. When you've got a map like Subway and there's so many ways that you could rotate, there's still that many ways that they could rotate as well. So it's
Right.
easy to get pinched, especially in Sex Alley. Sex Alley, Porn Alley. What sounds more like PG? What sounds more, you know what I mean? They're both awful. They're both
I
awful.
don't think there is.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
Taboo Alley.
maybe Triple X Alley. I don't know.
Yeah, Triple X. Yeah. Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diesel Alley.
I'm hearing from some of the people watching that maybe I'm a little bit low and the game audio may be a little bit low. I don't know if you want to turn, you're just trying to purposely turn me down. I believe.
Yes, that's what it is. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Sorry. No, I
don't need to be that loud. I'm fine with just
I'm just
playing
going
craft right now.
I'm just going based off of the normals. You know what I'm saying? The normal settings.
Yeah.
But we are getting back into round number 4. Let's see where Onward audio is completely maxed out on my side.
Okay. Well, it's probably just the filtering. The ducking.
The ducking. I'll turn ducking off. Ducking co and ducking. They're off. So you're getting the Lambros raw.
You're gonna duck that ducking.
Yeah. You gotta duck the duck and get rid of Kraft, I think.
To make ducks.
I'm kidding, Kraft. Obviously.
We love Kraft, and he knows it.
We do.
And Cobra about to intersect here with Soda.
Oh my God, good cam placement, Lamp.
That's what I do, bro. Snake versus Soda. And for those out there, watching these guys, they're not sitting patiently. I mean, different play styles plays well for different people, but when you're playing aggressive teams, both of these teams are aggressive players, are aggressive team members, and it's either you need to get aggressive or they're going to get aggressive on you. And sitting still in a corner, you're probably going to get rushed and pre-fired. So you're going to have to change up things a little bit and try to get aggressive with them. And that's what you're seeing is the battle of peeking and pre-firing going on here. And some of it's going to be a little bit of luck, and some of it is just going to be a little bit of skill. And you got Cobra here just snaking it, getting underneath the stairway of Soda, not allowing him to spot him from the other side. So he's going to get a different angle onto Soda when he does finally peek this side.
Nolu was able to find Varix on the big flank in the north there. Soda's going to take out Cobra, evening things up 4-4. Badger starting to move up here in Horseshoe Alley. and in front of the smoked Chawi and Ree. Right around the corner, Denny close by.
Fuck no, I'm not 1v1ing you.
Disabled C4 out here, but if a grenade does come out on that area, it's going to use or blow up the C4 as well. So for those that don't know, you can disable a C4, but it doesn't mean it will not still blow up. And frag comes out onto Ree. Wow, what a frag.
Only downing Vati.
I didn't see sparks
Getting
come
close. Badger, I wonder if would have hurt Chawi. Chawi taking out Badger. Nolu and Amakosik definitely knows where their
One guy RC.
teammate's offender is just sat down. Flash definitely would have caught Chawi. Chawi looking to pre-fire over top. Nolu gonna
the knife.
knife Chawi with Ree right around the corner and is up. I guess the revive come out and I wasn't paying attention. Ree unable to find Nolu before Chawi caught the knife and the Mac. 3 minutes left. 3v3.
Behind the magical trash can that cannot be shot through.
Oh my goodness. STF
What a
Cup
shot.
finding Ree. Vati and Soda now on the OBJ. Facing a Amakosik STF Cup. No Lou. Denny push. Smokes out.
Yep. And the play here is to get across this little street to this side of things, where you're going to see probably that Nolu push across.
I was expecting this side of things. I was hitting two.
Yeah, good thing.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Good shit, good shit.
Well, it's there now.
Oh, okay. No, it's not.
No, it's not. I just teleported myself to my old camera.
Oh, that flash definitely would have caught Vati, I believe. Denny and Amakosik really giving some fits here. Oh, the smoke runs out, and Soda finds Amakosik Nolu getting the refrag on Soda. Denny finding a pushing body. Gonna tie this up 2-2.
Wow. My goodness. I mean, it wasn't looking good at the beginning, right? Rome going up 2-0, and then now look back a 2-0 push back on Arrow 404, tying this up.
Yeah,
And
I would say expected. I mean, it didn't look good like you said, but expected, dude.
Yeah.
Expected.
it's not surprising that you'll
No.
lose to say.
No.
It's definitely not surprising.
I mean, can I say that I expected Air 4-4 to come back and win 2 rounds when they just lost 2? You can't deny it from them. I mean, they're capable of doing a lot of crazy things, both Rome and 404. However, they're gonna do some crazy things on one of my, well, I guess the least liked OBJ in my opinion on Subway with center platform. I just don't like it, dude. I have no success on it. I guess maybe I can look forward to seeing what Rome and 404 can do on this OBJ. I'm looking for knowledge here, so maybe I may just let you do your thing on this one and I just watch, because I literally still to this day don't like this OBJ, and it's just because I don't know how to play it. I don't know what's it. It's the truth. I mean, for me, I don't know how to defend it. I don't know what spot I should be in. What is a good strat? Like, it's tough.
It is a tough one because you're in the middle. You're in the middle of the sandwich, right? You have the upper attack and the lower attack, and you have your side attack. So it is very tough. You know, this is the one where you need to push out and guard all. How do you want to say it? Guard all alleyways and entrances to, as I see it, to the mid platform. So you want someone in the north, you want someone in the south, you want someone in the overpass, you want someone in the basement, and you want someone by surface. If you protect all those entrances to mid platform and you lose a guy, then you have an idea of where the attack is coming from. That's kind of the way I see it. Some people play a little more tighter, but I don't like giving away a lot of the map to everybody.
Right.
If you allow the team to take over 90% of the subway map, you know, you're going to have a really tough time then protecting the OBJ, because they're just going to pounce on you in the last 15 yards or whatever it may be.
Right. We've got Chewy and Soda here in basement tunnels. I believe Badger might have been able to call out some footsteps below him. Bati close by.
Yeah, and you can see lasers hitting into service area there. You know, that is a hot zone because that is the closest entrance to the OBJ. And Ree is really the only one about to try to push that, and he may just be a nuisance guy because he has nobody else backing him up. He's just the guy making audio, keeping the concern nearby while I think the rest of the team does push. And Cobra taking down the guy on the stairway here in the north basement is really going to open up the basement for these guys. Now they have, you know, really close visuals, or not Cobra taking him down, but the kill here in north basement stairs.
You called it. Takes out
Yeah.
barracks. But yeah, it was Soda finding, I believe it was
Right.
whoever
Ooh,
it was.
great refrag
Yeah.
on Amakosik.
Chewie getting the refrag. Putting it down to a 3v2 Badger, and who do we got on the other side? Nolu. Still pretty good spots on the OBJ. However, if a push comes out from Chewie, all they got to do is really dip down, I believe, past that center platform into, well, whatever you want to call the platforms itself, but
Right.
dip from the platform he's currently on. The moment he breaks into the ramp, I mean, he's pretty much scot-free for that map to cap behind in this Badger and Nolu position.
Yeah, Chewie's in a great spot to run up and try to get that map cap while possibly Ree is, you know, maybe distract him in the service tunnel there. Body coming over top, giving a little more protection, I believe, once he comes down the stairway.
Chewie did duck out of the stairwell, find his way to the ramp, but is not going to take the closest line. Shots coming out is going to give Rome this round. Ree finding Badger, Chawi, and Nolu trading. Let's get a quick little replay of that because that was a lot to cap.
There was.
Yeah. A lot to
I mean, you would
capture.
have thought they would have timed it. You know,
Yeah.
like, all right, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah,
You know, it's
exactly.
just all happened at the same time. Excellent work, though.
But, so we've seen how Rome, oh, wrong button. We've seen how Rome attacked the OBJ. We'll see how they defend it and see if their defense is is just as good as their offense. Because obviously, we've seen how it could have worked out. If Chewie would have had the caster 2020, they'd have known. They just literally out that stairwell, hit the ramp. They're behind the map, capping. Badger doesn't have enough time. If they'd have known they had the last two remaining members of Air 44 surrounded, I mean, obviously, it'd have been a cap. But so we see. I mean, you know, on the center platform OBJ right now, surrounding looks good. Can you think of anything where you would want to go headlong, 5-man push into any spot on this platform?
As far as a 5-man push, I mean, almost the service tunnels right next to OBJ is probably your only best bet to actually push a 5-man because it's so close to OBJ. Once you breach the stairway there, you're two or three smokes and you're on OBJ.
Right.
You know, complete smokes there. Trying to come from anywhere else, it's too great of a distance to get to OBJ. But it's hard, man. I mean, because you're bottlenecked in that.
Which means we close the
that train
basement
car
approach.
area, you know, the track area.
We'll be able to defend that too.
You know, if you have enough angles, you know, enough gun lines
We'll
hitting
whole
that, you know,
basement. We
2
have-
or 3
we'll
people
use
are
our
free
time
fire, it's
wisely,
really going
boys.
to be
We have
hard
a
to
lot.
push through that. That's a tough one to have a 5-man push. You
Right.
really do have to spread them around.
Right.
Стоять. Если ты можешь вот тут вот закрыться за коробками и смотреть назад.
Okay, Barracks tossing a C4 out on above the service stairs there, and then rotating back a little bit. Been seeing this more and more. Less people playing in the tunnel because of potential flashes and grenades coming out from the tunnel side. So they tend to play back a little bit and watch them, let them come out. It does look like Aero 404 has taken over the basement, spreading out, and you know,
You
just
sound like you
ensuring
have a
that
shield.
no one is coming
sound like you have
from
herpes.
any ambush positions in the basement there.
Oh damn.
I'll give him to you.
The close by VoIPing from Barracks and Badger.
Say yes.
more
Okay,
more
good.
of the mind games as we were
Say
talking
yes to the
about from
dress,
Air
boy.
404.
Hey, they got one on center platform lying to his team saying that we're in the basement. Потихонечку, держи вверх чуть-чуть щит, потому что у тебя сейчас ноги закрыты.
Barrick's sitting back here with clacker in hand, one hand on the gun, just waiting for these guys to come out with that C4.
Кто-то туннели смотрит?
Shield coming out. He may be able to see the C4 before that. Before.
Выкидываю флешку.
Туннели смотрите. Денчик, туннели смотрите справа, чтобы не честно.
He needs to clack it. Varix needs to clack it. You need to clack. Oh, downing Badger.
Man.
Gonna find Amick standing behind this.
No.
Oh man.
We did, we
Barrick's
did, we
getting
did.
a three-piece, two left right behind him. I don't know if they're hearing it. And Flash coming out. He just needs to run away.
Oh, he's gonna get away! He's gonna get away!
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
man. Soda.
Soda dead, not Flash,
Minus
but
one.
dead to two guns. Wow.
One to the left.
My
okay.
goodness. 100% tail tucked between the legs, running as fast as he can away.
Man. Rome looking to possibly take another 2-2 or 2-round back-to-backer. We'll see.
Yep.
Sitting at a 4v2. Cobra and Denny, however, I mean, they're not out of this. They are very dangerously close to this OBJ.
They're
Varix.
gonna be adjusting through basement. They just saw 3 guys die. They're gonna move some
Just on
stadium.
the side of
This is
the
where you're
They're
gonna,
on it, they're on
this is where
it,
you're gonna see
they're on
that
tracks,
tunnel bottle, bottlenecking. They have a very small window to come out of, and if as long as there is some lasers pointing in there, someone's gonna be able to pre-fire somebody.
I C4 3 of them. C4
Rome
3
taking
of them.
another victory here, going 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Yep.
So let's see how this round 7 plays out.
Round 7. Look where we're starting.
I do love me some North Stairs.
North Stairs is always a good time. It's always.
Saw a
good time.
great play earlier by Slime Gaming. You know, and I know you're like, who? You know, like they haven't made a big splash in the league yet, but man, they played leftovers earlier, and they were, you know, they did very well for
Yeah, they
themselves. They were very organized. I know you were in chat, you were watching it.
Yep.
It was really nice to see some of them newer teams that, you know, give you a little surprise, right? You're not expecting some type, you know, plays like that from some of the newer teams, and it was fun to watch.
So-
Again, you can find all of our old VODs on the YouTube, IVRL, or they're still on the Twitch for a week or two, and then they'll get moved over to the YouTube channel where you can find every match that's been casted in the IVRL since the Summer Showdown, since it began. So I think we're pushing, we might have gotten over 100 total casts between the Summer Showdown and Season 1.
How many?
I think there's 100.
Dang.
Yep.
That ain't bad.
No.
Both my drink and that stat. That ain't bad. I just cracked the jar, and it's. I was fortunately, you were entertaining the masses while they get to watch me struggle to open this thing. It'd been jarred for a bit. It'd been jarred for a little bit.
You didn't call on the wife to open up your mason jar, did you?
No. Lord, no. I was about to, though. As we're getting back into it with...
You got to bring one of them, like, rubber pads to help you get a good grip on it?
Oh, no, son. I got working man hands. These are the rubber pads.
No worries, I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna push.
I mean,
Did you hear that?
I'm guessing from the Rome side?
Oh, man. It was... Yeah, I think it was.
Okay. No, I unfortunately did not catch it. I come out in errors. Cobra gonna find soda.
It was the Rome side. I didn't know who had said. I was still getting settled, and they said, "Well, Lambowski's Southern, so there's no way he's getting that or pronouncing that right."
I wonder who we're talking about here.
I don't know. Maybe Amakosik, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. Who else is there?
Maybe Cobra. Maybe you thought you couldn't say Cobra.
Oh,
Just
Horse Pucky. Vati.
Horse Buck.
Varix finding Badger. Vati almost getting the refrag there. Or reshot back out on a Cobra. Bouncing back and forth. We got a 3-man
We lost
push
soda.
in the south there from
I'm gonna go straight to our reach there.
Ree, Chewy, and Varix. Varix going to be coming out of Horseshoe Tunnel. Denny, Amakosik, Cobra, and Nolu all going to be chilling here in the smoke now as Vati's still in the north stairs, giving them fits. I wonder if they're going to be waiting for this 3-man push from the middle.
Great frag. Didn't quite get there, though. Up top on body.
Denny's letting that PKM eat.
Ceasefire.
Yep.
Right so far.
Chewy and Ree starting to put shots out. Denny and Amik. Cobra, Nolu gonna try to get a little peeky on body. Will get found.
Wow, what a peek by Vati there. Just straight Russian. And flash coming out again. Same scenario. Cobra has thrown 2 flashes at Vati. It's hit him both times. But Vati has found his way around the side of the dumpster and hidden each time. And then comes around each time and gets a
Wow.
pick each time.
Well, he is behind OBJ.
Oh. Varix, Chewy, so close. Varix gonna find Amik, taking map number 1. Round number
5-2,
7.
baby.
Yes. Good rounds there. Good pressure. Wasn't, the north stairs was more of a distraction than it was any real threat of pushing and capping. And the real threat came from mid-platform there.
Yep.
And just picking people off.
Yep. It was good rounds. It was a good map, but it looks like we are actually going to do a rehost. It's nice to see which teams want to take the rehost and which teams aren't really worried about it, because obviously teams can vote if they want to rehost. Rome and Air 44 is opted
Make
to do
sure you
so.
turn off your night vision before you leave the map.
Good thinking. Good thinking. But, everybody, this is Season 1, Week 13 IVRL. Lambowski and Lampy bringing you a Lambrocast, and a good one with Rome versus Air 44. Rome taking map 1 up 5-2 on Subway. We'll see where we're heading for map number 2 when we get back from the intermission. We'll see you in a little bit.
Peace.
Alrighty, everybody, we are back. It is a Lambrocast, as we've said, Lambowski and Lampy, with IVRL Season 1, Week 13. Rome and Air 44 gave us a pretty good viewing there on Subway. 2, and then 3 for Rome taking the first 2 rounds, 404 taking the second, third, and fourth. Well, third, whatever. Numbers.
Numbers are tough.
Yeah, twos, and twos. But Rome takes map 1 by 3. So now we're on map 2, and it is, where are we at here? Downfall.
DF, bro.
Yeah, if it'll update.
Yeah.
Touch portal. There we are. And we're back into it. Round number 1 starting. We've got Rome holding the defense on stables, OBJ. So you were saying, what was your insight here on the Eastern Stable, OBJ?
Oh, I'm just saying it's a good one to start. You know, it's a very controversial type of objective. There's such wide open land surrounding the objective
Yourself
where
happy,
you
okay,
cannot
please.
get that much close protection. The only one is really where Captain Soda is landing himself in the OBJ, but everybody else has got to be
they're
pretty
already-
spread out. So it's one of them
hurry
wide
right now.
defenses, really far away from objective, really hard to push, not easy to cap. I mean, unless you can pick off everybody and you leave the one guy that's far off.
Right.
You know, usually Marstock Twins, or they're way back in the East Hills, and you pick off everybody else, and then you able to get up and make that cap happen.
Right.
But even the offense is very spread out. You know, if you pop up the mini map, you can see the widespread, clearing. Just building the building, staying down, staying protected, looking for peaks. I mean, that's the name of this game on the stables one. You have to realize where they are at first, and then attack accordingly.
We've got Amakosix might deal with Varix soon if Varix decides to peek this other window. I don't know if... trying to see if... yeah, I believe Varix can see out the western window here. May deal with Amakosix as they get a little closer towards upper red.
And Amakosik really using the difference in the
The
grade of the dirt, yes, and finding this low-lying pathways to keep himself tucked into a valley of sorts.
Badger and I believe Vati's going to be trying to trade shots back and forth from center to Marstock Tower. Denny getting shots into the window to tower. Vati, however, not giving him enough to get it himself. Soda, we'll find Nolu.
Trying to get in North Bungalow.
Where was it? Oh, okay. I was going to say, let's see. Captain Soda with a very nice spot here inside of the closest room to OBJ. Behind the crates, in between that tiny little alley. Just a tiny little thing. But that spot is a good line for what do you call it? Center bungalow?
Yep, North Center Bungalow there.
North Center bungalow.
Yeah, body in the tower there, just being a nuisance, head peeking once in a while, and just trying to draw shots, and that's going to allow the offense to give away their locations and for the defense to be able to move around and, keep an eye on who's going from where.
Minutes left here in round number 1 on map number 2. Only one member going down so far. One member at 404, that is. One member of the entire match. Badger starting to creep up around the Marstock Twin area. Vati finding Denny. Amakosik finding Varix. Vati finding... oh yeah, finds the same person.
He finds him again.
Now down to a 3v4. Cobra is lighting up tower, trying to keep Body out of the window. Amakosik, what are you shooting? That sounded good. Oh, it's just the what is this? Why does it look? Is that the scar? Why does it look gray? Am I full of it?
Is that the MCX? No.
No, I don't think so. Oh, it's okay. It's the Marksman MK what 18, MK 17, MK whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it looks darker. I
looking
was
on
for
your
some
screen.
reason, yeah.
Still see one
Looks
in
darker
Marksman
on my
Tower.
screen for some reason. I was like, what gun is this? Badger with smokes out from Ravine towards Vadi's position in the tower. It's not really going to do much besides cover Vadi's push out. Although maybe kind of cover up Vadi's audibles. I mean, it's not going to really do anything because Badger's nowhere close, but maybe just throw them off a little bit. You know, head games out of Air 404 camp so far. Amakosa and Cobra here in the north. Chawi's going to find Badger taking care of anything dealing with that smoke. But will they be ready for this Amakosic push? Very close to the OBJ now, Captain Soda. Oh no, Chawi finding Amakosic. And Soda.
Oh, it's Chowie this map, huh? Dang.
Chawi, Chewy, whatever.
I just.
You know what I mean.
Yep.
We see the player. Cobra, all that's left with a minute left. I thought Soda was looking for that smoke and was going to toss it out, but not really any danger of letting that smoke cap him right now.
No, and Cobra is pretty far off, and they know where he's at, so it's going to be very difficult for him to leave this building as he does get picked off by Rome. Going up a point here on their map.
Is it their map? You mean on
no,
four,
no,
yeah.
On four,
Right,
map.
yeah. And kind of really gonna have to put some pressure there for 404 because they now have a 4-point deficit to make up. And they're gonna have to start doing something soon because obviously, as you start getting closer to 0.8 for your team, you're looking at a win, and 404 is not really there. Rome is, however, with only 2 left.
Yeah, total points in the IVRL is a thing. You know, you got best of 9, first of 5 on each map. There is a possibility of 6, depending if you get a cap, you get that 2-point cap or not. And if your numbers lay out just right, but 6 points maximum. So, like you mentioned, you know, Aero 404 having 2 points only on the first map. The max they can get is 6 on this one, so that's going to bring them to a total of 8. And your math, man, you are on point on map 2 here with your math.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I don't. I'm just counting off numbers that I'm looking over on the scoreboard right now. I haven't even tried doing the math, trying to figure out if they can even get 6. So, are you saying Air 404 can get 6 this map now? Well,
I think you still, at 0, I think you still can no matter what.
Really?
I think. I don't know. It's late.
Yeah.
Third map of the day. Our third match of the day. Third cast of the day.
Yeah. Lamp, you've been doing a
happy
lot
to
of.
co-cast and sit back.
Yeah, no doubt. You've been doing the Lord's work and taking care of all the onward watching folks today. But yeah, I would imagine that after a while the numbers start to kind of blend together.
I just wanna finish this.
With Aero
fucking game
4-4 going on
so I can
defense, they can get a
with-
point.
I'm gonna
They
go
can
with
cap as
Nelson.
3. They could get a point on defense as 4, and cap again as 6. So, yes, they still can. They could
Agree with
hold
Francis,
defense, cap, hold defense, and cap would be the ideal scenario here for them. That would be tough.
Would be
That
tough.
And somewhat of a quick spawn. Not the quick spawn that it used to be, but the south kill spawn where, you know, they peek Marsoc Twins and just start looking down and raining fire. And Nolu back in the southeast here by the tanks. Taking down 1 is a very hard spot, but once you're identified, you really have nowhere else to go, but you're a nuisance. So they do have to adjust their lines based on where Nolu is now. They can't just run out in the open like they planned.
Finding
404.
barrels.
Yep, bringing it to a 4v3 here.
So
And it was a heavy
Raving
push
Chewy.
by Rome too. So, and having Cobra and Nolu both over here is going to help that stop that push.
Yeah, that I guess the only real difference allowing Nolu or STF Coke to get where he is now is just like you said, the change in quick spawn, just the little extra distance between what it used to be and what it is now. Nolu and Amakosic finding Ree and Soda. Now putting it down to a 4v1. All that's left is Chewy.
Chewy.
The Chachu getting shots towards Nolu. I believe it was, who is that there in the distance towards OBJ? Amakosa getting shots back, but not connecting. Chachu is going to be dropping below drop below the berm and look to make a little bit of something here. Got 4 minutes left and 4 members of 404 left.
Yeah, Chewy knowing he has to move forward, like he can't just sit there and continue to try to peek Nolu from that high ridge line where he is exposed by Cobra and Amakosik as well. So working a little lower, using the terrain as advantage, trying to push onto Nolu, getting a peek, and Nolu doing the right thing and not trying to contest that. Just staying tucked in, staying hidden, and, you know, making Chewy rethink his whole life over here, basically. And, you know, in game, being a 1v, you know, probably realizes he's a 1v4 right now, knowing that everybody died in front of him without counting out any kills for the most part. You know, the things that go through your mind when you're pushing, like, oh, there's 4 left. Where are these 4 players going to sit? Where would I sit if I was one of the 4? And then, you know, slowly taking them one at a time. It's just a lot. It's a lot mentally to think about, especially when you're in it. You know, you're in the game. Like you mentioned, you are the controller, right?
Yep.
Your body is the controller. Yeah. You're sweating because you have to.
Because you're the one that's actually squatting down, having to use a possibly bum knee. Like, it's when you are the controller, it's a totally different scenario. It's not you flicking your thumbs and hitting A and B. It's nothing. Well, I mean, yeah, you got to flick your thumbs to move around a little bit with the joysticks. You got to click some buttons, but really, it's all you. It is all you. You don't.
Being on defense, holding an angle, you know, you're holding your arms and your shoulders up for 4, 5, 6 minutes at a time, not letting anybody pass you.
Yeah.
And you're not just kicked back in a recliner with a mouse and a keyboard scenario.
Nolu finding Chawi there. Tying this. Chachu. Nolu taking the last member of Rome and tying this up 1-1. Yeah, finding that guy. Tying it up 1-1. Yeah, like you said, having to like sit there and hold an angle when your arms are starting to get tired, depending on if you're using a stock, if you're using just the controllers, what kind of stock you're using. I mean, it can really, it can get tiresome. It can really get tiresome. And then on top of that, when you make those shots, if you let them ring and empty out that mag and you need more, at that point in time, your arms are still tired, and you now have to do that whole reload animation. You don't just click a button and reload. You have to reload your gun. I love virtual reality, bro. I love it. It's insane. Absolutely
It's a whole nother level, right? Yeah. The technology is on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And, yeah. You know, like you mentioned, you know, reloading, you literally have to, depending on what gun you have, you can click a button, a mag will drop, but you still have to grab a mag off of your belt with your hand.
Right.
And you got to bring it up to your gun, right? That, or sometimes, you know, certain guns, you have to pull the mag out. You know, you have a release button, but you still have to grab the mag from the gun, drop it. You know, the other day I was bleeding from my hand because, you know, it got wild in a game, and I needed to throw a C4 in a hurry, and I hit the cabinet next to me.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
And
I've punched my walls.
To throw these smokes and these grenades and the flashes, you literally have to do the throw hand movements and toss them. It's not, you know, using a cursor on your screen. Point at the light.
How this light is still standing, I don't know. How many times I've wham, just smacked the hell out of it, trying to throw a nade as hard as I can, trying to throw it, launch it. Oh man, but we had we were getting into it, but they round reset it, so we'll stay here. But yeah, dude, VR, man, it gets real quick if you are not careful. Ugh. I live for the day where I get a room that I can legitimately run around and play VR.
Oh man,
That'd
yeah.
be awesome. But we
The
are
games are
getting
getting-
back into it. Good.
Games are getting pretty intense. Not just this one up there, but this is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
Хорошо.
Я
Ты
постараюсь.
смотри.
North, let us know.
And we do have the upper dumpster objective.
Soda, are you going upstairs or downstairs?
No.
That northeast spawn coming out. I dislike that spawn. I hate getting that spawn because
Yeah.
you have to leave that building and there's so much open ground that you have to get across. And you know the defense can get up there by the White House and the upper hills there and just start picking you apart before you can even get anywhere. It's a tough one.
But he is kind of holding it down. Was getting shots back and forth between Vadi and Cobra, but unfortunately for Vadi, I don't believe was able to find Badger on the cross. Well, obviously didn't find Badger on the cross, but I don't know if they was able to notice Badger. Possibly getting shots that direction, I believe. With a three-man push from 404 going east to west with Amakosik, Nolu, and Denny. Go ahead, bub.
No, I was just say, you know, an excellent push here by Chewy getting to Center Hotel. It's one of those middle, you know, it's the main building that controls the center of everything. You know, you have 360-degree visibility for the most part in this building. 3 different levels to choose from. You can really be a nuisance just being in there and letting them know you're there. Nobody wants to really cross your line when they know somebody is in that building.
So, would you say Downfall is probably like unique in that way that it has a somewhat of a center info HQ type building, such as you said, be able to get that 360? Do you think it's unique in that way, or do you believe that there's other maps that's going to have that similar setup?
I think it is unique. I would like to think that Abandoned tried that by putting the 3-story headquarter in Abandoned, but that one I believe it's too high, like it's sitting up on a perch, and which can be good for you know, where you can see everything, but also everybody can see you at almost all the time.
Right.
Here on Downfall, you know, Center Hotel does have that height, but it's not the tallest building there is. You know, but majority of the OBJs happen around the hotel to where that's where it's key.
Right.
And to its, you know, importance, I guess you want to say, you know. And you know, you got one in there that's a nuisance. Imagine stacking 2 in there, and you know, you're watching opposing angles to where you just really have great coverage from both sides.
I just know that I'm any round I've played Downfall and I'm on the Marsoc side, I'm typically being told somebody's in Center Hotel. You know what I mean? There's always somebody defending it, no matter what. Like you said, OBJ, you have Barracks finding Amik, Chewy, Chachu finding Badger. I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna call him. But Rome, looking at a 5v2 here in round number 3. A little less than 3 minutes left. Cobra and Nolu starting to creep up towards Center Hotel. Chachu up top, gonna be waiting for him.
Yep. And this is the part where you know somebody's in Center Hotel, and it's so hard to do anything. You know, there's so many windows, you don't know where this guy is at. And you can get lucky and make a cross, but majority of the time, they are trying to watch some important angles, and the great headshot on Cobra, on the Chewy on the roof.
Yes, it was. However, Vati unable to land the shots on Cobra.
Cobra and Varric's about to meet up here on this side.
Cobra
Come out victorious there.
There's one rock wall in front
putting
of
this
the
now
lower,
to a
lower
2v3
dumpster
with 2 minutes left. Soda, the only one that's on the OBJ. However, the spot that Ree has is still a danger to this offense if they attempt to try to get in there and cap. Vati is not in a great position to stop a cap. Is definitely going to need to be careful if Soda does go down. Vati is rotating though. Might realize this. Laser from Soda almost finds Cobra pushing around, but goes into the hotel instead. Nolu finding the member on OBJ with a headshot on Soda. Ree and Vati. Vati is pushing in from Ravine, heading towards OBJ building. Was listening to what I was saying, apparently. Smokes out from Cobra. Vati now looking in. Not going to be able to find Nolu on a crouch walk. More utility. Cobra gonna smoke out the windows from body. Cobra downing Ree. Very good shots from Cobra.
And only 1 minute left. I mean, they do have to make a very important crossing against this open map or open area, and Ree's body is really low, so I don't know if he's able to give any call-outs.
The only part I can't see is the front, so he's moving back down the stairs. More smokes.
Ree apparently is able to see. Only part he said was the front, which is obviously neither of them can. But Cobra is getting close. Coming up on 30 seconds. More smokes out. We got a flash coming out from body. Not going to find Nolu. Just around the corner. Is flashed. Is in the smoke. Body finding Nolu.
And Cobra coming around.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness.
Man.
Finally, those shots.
Man.
What a great rotation by Cobra. That was smart thinking to go around the other side of the building at that point.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that right there saved their match. Because if he would have tried to push it like Nolu did, I believe he would have lost that battle against Body. But going around the building, taking that shot, very, very good job there.
Yeah. That was a good round. That was a 2v4.
Yes. Yeah, they started at the hotel area and just kept pushing up and making picks as people were rotating out. Spicy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much spice.
So much spice. Cobra 5-1. Very good rounds, but also Chachu with 4-2. Dude, Chewy is gonna hate me because.
Wow. Yeah, and Badger with the goose egg right now. Poor Badger.
Well, Denny as well. Denny and Badger, y'all better kick your butt in gear. Y'all is only down. What is it? 2 points now?
Yeah. We're only focused on Badger though. Badger with the goose egg.
We're only putting the attention on Badger. Okay, I see. Sorry, Badger. But yeah, Air 404 ahead currently on their map pick 2-1 and is only down 2 points in the matchup. Hold this cap and they can get out of here with a win. But they've still got to take care of those 2 points. So we'll see what happens. Is it still same OBJ. So
yep.
We get back into it with round number. What is this? Round number 4. Yeah.
Let's have some fun, boys.
Who's checking north?
I
Game
breathe
we
through
love
my
playing.
ass.
Alright, I'm pushing.
Okay.
Watch him pushing up the White House.
Put some signs over.
I don't know if you was on 404 side there for a second.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
They are singing.
Oh, are they singing now?
Yeah.
I got out of there as Badger was telling us that he breathes to a certain orifice.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
And he's still talking about it.
I'm sure
One guy
he is.
lower dumpster.
Chachu getting shots from
Chachu.
getting
Two
shots
guy lower dumpster.
from goodness gracious, these guys getting shots from Vati finding Badger. Yes, you called it out as he was getting the shots. What window did he catch him from?
I'm not sure.
I was expecting Body up top where Reed is.
It's quite the laser show here in Center Hotel area.
Yeah, I tapped his elbow.
Cobra finding Chachu.
The precise call-outs of I tapped his elbow. Not, I didn't down or hurt him,
What
but
about
I
Martha?
tapped his elbow.
Hey man, just gotta let him know.
Hey. Yep. Really trying to find that angle on Nolu there.
What,
Just
Chachu?
peeking.
Oh,
What's that?
I thought you were trying to say Chachu.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's not even. He's not currently in the map. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're fine.
No, on my my number 2 is Reed trying to find that tight angle onto
I'm gonna push him.
Nolu there, waiting for him to bounce. He's been bouncing back and forth a little bit. Reed's just waiting for that right moment.
Where? He's in north Marsoc.
Okay, we're gonna find Soda with the headshot. Body getting shots towards Amakosik, and we'll find him with a headshot. Tying this up 3-3.
We gotta move. He's gonna get the revive. Another guy's lower dumpster. I can't move.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's hitting me. I think he's. Like it's not.
Oh, as I switch to no loop, finding finds the headshot on no loop.
Get ready for them to crash.
Body starting to push up, putting pressure on Cobra and Denny. Cobra, however, does find Body out the window. Down to a 2v2, Verix and Ree, Denny and Cobra. Unfortunately for Rome, Body was in a very good position.
He was. Yeah, he got a little greedy there, I believe. He kept saying he had to move. You know, there was like over 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
He was only one building away from OBJ. But he was thinking that there was going to be a revive, and there wasn't. He got 2 excellent shots, excellent kills there. One in Marsoc Twins and one on the dark room of OBJ. And then he just kept pushing, you know, without his teammates and without backup there. Got a little bit greedy. It happens. You get in that mode, you know, you kill the couple and you just want to keep going.
Yeah. I
We're the South.
can't say I can relate, but it's typically I get shots out at somebody and I die. So I typically don't get too antsy about making a play.
Yeah. And what's going to be interesting to see here is Verix's push around the South Hills here. Coming up to Marsoc Twins right now.
Yeah, I'm on him. If he's able to find Denny, I mean, no, I was gonna say Cobra. Cobra was able to get into the window that will be able to. Oh no, Cobra rotates away. Ree was getting shots out as Cobra was settling into a window that would have found Verix on this current push.
Twins.
If Verix and Ree can coordinate this just right, 404 is in danger on this OBJ. I know Denny is close by, but
and Ree is still in this position now, looking for Denny, just waiting for him to peek this again. I think Ree has been up top this roof the entire match so far.
I think he has. He's really been just trying to take out peaks or get the picks, and yeah, I guess I was right. Take out peaks. I mean, if they're peeking and he takes them out, yeah.
Can you get
That
eyes
works.
into the dark room real quick off that hill, because there's one in the OBJ dark room.
And that's a
We have 1 minute
good
left.
call out there, because Verix is going to be able to see inside dark room on this side of the map.
He's dead. He's dead.
Very good call.
And that's great teamwork there.
Yes, it
you
is.
Know, just knowing what angles you can kill from. Great smoke, a little bit far, and finding Cobra. Nice job
Yeah.
by Air on ball 4 there.
By Rome.
Yeah. Rome. I know
Yeah, I
they
was
keep
gonna-
switching on me. The colors switch across after the offense kills. and
Yeah.
the defense kills.
I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, who do I add this point to?
I was like, the offense just got that. Then I look up at the scoreboard and they already switched on me since the round was over.
Right. No, Rome was able to take their Marsoc round there by kills, not getting a cap, and that OBJ was in danger. But obviously, with it being an open field, widespread map like Downfall, caps are kind of a little bit more, in my opinion, I feel like a little bit more few and far in between in certain OBJs. This one and the, I guess that North Dark Room OBJ next to Volk Tower, you know what I'm talking about? I think those two are really the capable OBJs on this map. But
Oh, yes, yep.
yeah, but
I do agree with you there. This one, yeah, because you can't stack everybody on this one side of the building, on the west side of the building. And people tend to either go far north or far south and then run up the west road, or down the west road, I should say, and then come around from the backside.
Don't let it get to your head.
Or you push one side or the other, because it's so
You should be
enclosed
able
with
to
the
make
truck
it
and the rock
there.
wall and that little building and the little helicopter bungalow building, that there's a lot of ways to, a lot of pathways you can get there without being seen.
and is it still close enough? Can you cap inside that room?
I know it's not as easy. I heard you have to hold the tablet out of that window by the pole
Okay.
to do it. I've seen it done that way. It's been a while since I've seen it done that way. Not sure if there has been any other updates to that, but
We did there in the first like 20 seconds of the round. Did see Cobra take out Captain Soda with a very good shot from Marsoc Tower.
Yeah, I know.
yep. And you're seeing another double stack in the center hotel again. Very important to have that. Everybody looking different ways. See Vadi looking to the south, Reed trying to look north. Centrally located, but yet great. And it's very well known. I mean, people are going to be looking for you, so it's not like you're in some secret spot, but it's so good it needs to be used.
Yeah. Just when you use it, you just need to be hyper vigilant. It's not a spot that you just kind of be lackadaisical about your defense and the way you scan the horizon. You got to be real careful because obviously there's a lot of lasers on that doorway right now, and Body is stuck. We've got a laser right in front of him.
Yep, and you need to understand, like, when you're in Ree's position, what windows are you exposed to, and are they likely to peek one of those ways to find you? And you can see Reed ducking down very nicely there, and keeping himself unexposed from window shots. And like you said, Vadi, man, he does have a lot of lasers aimed up on him, and that's fine. That's usually a good sign. You're doing something right when the defense is only worried about you, or the offense is only worried about you, and you're not dying. So,
man, oh, he gets
wasting
stuck
a lot
in
of time and energy.
There we go. Still able to survive. No longer, no Luke finding that headshot onto Vadi, putting this to a 5v3.
Yeah, sometimes at that point you just duck down and go back down the stairs
Yeah.
and be a nuisance somewhere else.
Well, I don't know if they necessarily had received any shot or any shots their direction until the ones that caught them.
Right.
So I'm not sure if they really understood that they were in that much danger, because obviously I could turn off lasers and hop on Nolu. They don't see those names. Like he's shooting in game. There's no lasers. There's no player cursor. There's no gamer tag. There's nothing. You see people moving in these tan camo uniforms, or you see somebody moving in the black matte uniforms. I mean, that's it. So it's not super easy to be able to find that person sitting in the stairwell, as well as it's not going to be super easy if you're the person sitting in the stairwell to know, hey, get my noggin out of fire. You know what I'm saying? But
right, exactly.
It's a tough game, dude. There we go. Let me get the mini map and the scoreboard back up as I show everybody the interface again.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, and over here on the north, I got to get you a camera.
Oh, you're fine.
Not that one. But you can see Denny pushing from the north side. And he is getting a great angle down onto OBJ. He can find Chowie or Chewy, Chachu. And, going down to Varix. Great shot from the South Brothel.
Down to a 3v3. I've always felt that South Brothel was a pretty good defensive spot as well, especially on these western OBJs.
It's like a little off the beaten path. It tends to get forgotten every now and then. It's kind of off to the side, but it's so powerful.
Yeah. Amick was, however, able to take out that Southern Brothel defense. Badger and Amick close to Ree here in Center Hotel. Pretty good toss. I mean, had the right idea. Amick unable to flash Ree, but is able to give off audible Q cover with the smoke on top of Ree. Do we have 3 different smokes in here now? Did Badger toss one out too?
I'm not sure. I didn't see all the smokes. I was over here following Cobra, seeing what the play he's going to have. Now they're down to 1 man left, and it's Chewy and 2 guys up. They have the time to plan this outright, to push at the same time, and that's what they're doing, it looks like.
Oh, okay. No, I thought Cobra was shooting towards
Cobra is trying
Badger.
that inner cap here.
Let's see if it happens.
Oh, he's trying to throw some utility out. Doesn't get it. Gets flashed himself. And Badger last man up. And Chewy's not going to sit still. You'll find Chewy peeking these corners here shortly. He is not one to sit and hold an angle. And he is going to run into
Wow. Yeah. I don't blame you. Oh, with the little touchdown celebration. I like it. I like it. Gave us the Ocho Cinco cell phone.
You got all that by holding up the knife, huh? I didn't catch that one.
Oh, man. Come on, bro. Cincinnati's in the Super Bowl.
I know. Who's Cincinnati?
Oh, for God's sakes.
That's good.
I know. But I do believe that secures the matchup win for Rome.
8. So can they get 6? Well, I mean, they could tie, right? Let's see. Arrow 404 is going on the defense. Give them 3. And that does. They cannot get 6 anymore.
Yeah, so Rome can either now. I mean, can they tie it though? Is that a possibility at this point?
No, it's not.
Dang.
Because Arrow 404, they're on defense now. So they'll be able to get 1 point, will bring them to 3. And then, 4. Then they go back to defense is 5. So they can't, you know. Nope, it's going to be a Rome victory tonight. But every point matters here. The more points they can get, the better. The closer their SRS will be, and they don't lose or gain as many SRS, or they won't lose as many SRSs, dropping to the #1 team.
Exactly. And I believe there's only 5 points of SRS between the two currently.
Yeah, they're already very close, and I don't see much happening for either one of these teams based on their current rankings and the way that this is playing out. But I mean, Arrow 404 still has to put some points up. You know, if they lose this 5-2, it might be a little different story here. But
do you you have the current 3rd place?
Bravo. I doubt they.
Oh yeah.
One upper red.
Current 3rd place is the Raptors as of last week.
Last week, and then they.
Well, yeah, this week, but we actually
played them, right?
Yeah, and we beat the Raptors, so they're gonna drop.
Really? I'm gonna have to watch that back, dude. I don't. Oh, it was.
There was no cast.
Yeah, that's what you were complaining about.
Yeah.
I decided to what? I couldn't cast.
I thought you were casting Hand of Death that day.
No, I was going to, but no, I didn't. I didn't get the cast.
Oh, that's right.
Night.
Something came up. That's right. Yeah, no, we ended up
-1 upper red.
We ended up beating the Raptors. It was very close. It was only 1 point difference.
Dang.
But so they will, you know, the ranking system will be affected. I mean,
that is the most diplomatic way I've ever heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, the team that's 3rd place is definitely not going to be 3rd place." They might be. Yeah, I know. Obviously, we don't. Yeah,
I don't understand the ranking.
I don't either.
He's in Canyon.
Sorry, everybody. We're just talking. It's 2 players watching a game that they played as well. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for myself, I am not doing as well as
There's
Lampy
Raptors
and
watching.
Tempo.
I'm sorry for bringing that out, but Lambo did prompt me into bringing it up.
I did no such thing. No such thing. Honestly, I didn't know that was a score though. So, well, I guess I technically still don't know the score. I didn't say it. But GG's, dude. GG's Raptors. GG Tempo. Right now we're worried about 404 in Rome. Lamp, you gluttonous, gloating POS. Yeah, sorry. Finding Badger from Ravine. Tying us up 4-4. Denny, however, getting the headshot on Reed, putting it back to a 1-up. We got a 3-man push out of the Ravine. Body making it just a few steps before Soda and Chawi. We got a Denny no-loose center. OBJ. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. I'm still correct. Yeah, that's a 4v3. Sorry. I'm in my own little world here for a second.
404 doing well, holding it down. 2 in the center hotel, 1 on OBJ. And
Cover close by.
-1 center
Moving
hotel.
Man, Body just keeps pushing. It's on a mission.
Body just outside.
He's
of Nolu.
outside. He's outside center.
Body getting call-outs of outside center. Not going to be accurate. Needs to be careful and needs to be waiting on Nolu.
Hello. Oh really? Please don't come up to third. If you come up to third, you get shot.
We're good.
There's another guy in here somewhere. He's
Nolu jumps out. We'll wrap around and find Soda.
Very good.
Shall we
That
getting
was,
Amic?
Yeah, SDF Cup with a great rotation out of that window.
Yes, it was. However,
hello.
if Chawi is
Chewie.
able to take out a...
Oh,
He's not
nice
able.
job by Cobra. And at this point, it's a little worrisome that STF is still sitting this far from OBJ. You know, I know he can't leave, but he does. I'm not saying he does no
Tell your
good,
teammate he's
but
done for bringing flashes.
there is a rotation that they could go out the west road, and then he's quite behind the push. Body is going to be concerned now where he's located and what angle he can take to come out. And Body with a great flick onto Nolu. "45 seconds. Body looking for some utility to make this last minute push here."
Got plenty of time, but Cobra is watching exactly where Vadi's getting ready to come out.
Yep.
Vadi obviously going to be rotating. Cobra almost
Now
found
he's
him.
now he's just trying to keep him occupied. So he's only got 25 seconds. Oh, great
Ooh.
flash! It's going to push him back. Another double flash. Down to 20 seconds. And, oh man, nice job by Cobra there. I was going to say Cobra just needs to hide a little bit, but 15 seconds. You know, Vadi could have gotten there and gotten the shot off. So excellent work by Cobra. Don't listen to me.
Cobra, 12-3 here on map number 2. Doing very well.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. I'm not gonna sit there and critique what he does. He's apparently got it figured out.
I just talk about what they're doing. Whether or not it sounds like I know what they're doing, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. And as we all know, I kind of find my way through a sentence as I go through it. So
It's that southern thinking.
well, I'm just a player watching a game that I play. That's all it comes down to, and I enjoy doing it. But,
Whether we're good or not, we still enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah.
We enjoy casting.
yeah, I
Still-
enjoy the perks that it gives me, which is basically just me trying to figure out who to.
Wait, you get benefits?
No, I'm talking about like emulating my game after somebody else. That's the only way I'm going to
Oh.
learn how to be a better player, because obviously my own thinking's not going to do it.
We're just here to steal strats.
Exactly. That's all I'm here for. Is just stealing
We
strategy.
want to know what meta spots you enjoy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, easy code.
And
I say
OBJ
that every
does.
time.
At the beginning. Yeah,
The
135.
spicy
He
one you
just
talked
tap
about is
already?
going to be the two-story helicopter.
Yeah, that's right. 2-story helicopter. That's the OBJ. I'm sitting here thinking, I was calling it dark
With the
room.
quick spawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a quick spawn too. Captain Soda gonna get the headshot on Denny. Soda also downing Nolu. I believe the revive will come out. Maybe not,
smoke
because
on.
Nolu is in a dangerous spot.
Down.
Smokes will come out. Soda getting the confirm onto Nolu.
Alright, they finished them.
Yeah, and Varric's made a great push to lower red there, using the smokes, defensive smokes, to you know, find his pathway without being killed and spotted.
Here, one on upper red.
Amic needs
Oh,
to be
lower,
careful.
lower.
Almost getting caught out by Body in 3-story or Center Hotel. Sorry. Body gonna get Badger immediately. Less than a minute into the round, we're already down to a 2v5.
Oh, it's crazy. Rome putting the work out here on defense.
Amick trying to clear his way up, getting into lower red. Suppressing Vadi there on the roof of Center Hotel. We got Cobra up there in the north, still towards spawn, trying to find their way.
Who's alive?
It's going to be a tough one. You got 5 members still standing on Rome. Not a ton of like cross section of lasers in terms of open area, but I mean, you got 5 dudes up. It's going to be tough for everybody.
There's one sound.
Hotel roof,
still there.
one lower dumpster,
Pussycat.
lower red, and he is in
Okay.
the basement.
No, I'm not.
Will Barracks run out and try to get him?
Ooh,
Will he stay tucked?
ooh, got him. Get him.
Oh, God.
Little friendly banter.
Who is that, Cobra? No, Lou.
Mongol fucking
He's making
gorilla
monkey
move.
sounds at me.
Vadi and Amick trying
Reese
to.
says hi. He's not dead. He's still
I heard
moving.
him. I heard him. Doesn't matter.
Hey. You chunky monkey, you're stuck there.
I'm not.
You are.
Coming up on 3.5 left. Amick and Barracks is going to have their private alone time as we start to circle away. Figure out what's going on else with Cobra there in the north. I guess North Hotel, really. I mean, it's the exact same building.
Wow, what a shot by Vadi there.
I was able to find Amick.
One left.
Cobra sees Vadi, I believe. He's just waiting to get that shot.
Hey man, North Hotel is such a tough spot to be stuck at with you being the only one up, because trying to leave there is about impossible.
Yeah.
Uh,
Especially if they know you're there.
yeah, if he decides to take shots,
I think that's the only thing that's saving him right now. Vadi's still just making sure he doesn't get one tapped.
yeah, just see Cobra just eyeing him up and looking even on my POV here.
Yeah, North Hotel.
It's just he sees Vadi's figure just back and forth, back and forth,
Vadi did get a call out. And
On the
Cobra
side
did
part, second story.
return shots.
and you're gonna see all lasers head this way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just wait
Here they
this guys
come.
out.
Not much you can do there after being spotted North Hotel. That's one of the worst spots to get stuck at.
Yep.
There's like no way to go, especially if there's a couple defenders up, and they got vision on both sides of the North Hotel there.
Yeah. Rome doing a very good job. I mean, to be expected. Not from one or the other, like more so. I'm just saying to be expected between Downfall and Subway. They're DPI maps. They've been around for a while. They've obviously seen their changes, both in terms of map texture and OBJ location. But even though it's 404's pick, Rome showing that they still know how to play it. It's been around for a while. They know their thing. They're here to play onward. They don't really care what map they're on. You know what I'm saying? But,
Exactly. Yeah. The only thing that's really would throw out, some differences would be like Abandon,
right.
or one of the customs,
Right.
and then you could possibly get an advantage in that aspect of maybe you practiced it more just in the purpose of throwing out one of those curveballs.
Right.
But, you pick a Subway and a Downfall, every one of these players has been playing this map for years.
Exactly.
And it hasn't changed that much to where you can't still play it, at a high level.
Right. And I don't know if we've actually addressed the bans. I think I know Abandon was one of the bans. I'll have to take a look and see who did what though. Remind me, and we'll get to it in between the rounds.
All right.
in round number. I guess this is 13 now. No, I mean I'm talking about in the entire matchup. How many rounds it took before I started thinking about showing bans.
Oh.
As we have Badger, it's able to sneak up to, what is this? North Center Bungalow. Is that the one we're talking about? Or is that Center Brothel?
Sorry, I was on Body and Barracks, and they're just having a good time over
Oh, okay. What's that building that Badger's currently in? Is that or not Center Brothel? That's is that North Center Bungalow, North Center Brothel. What is that?
That's South Center Bungalow.
South Center.
That's what we call it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's two center bungalows
There's one
and
on the
one
north
of the
bungalow,
Badgers
second
is further
floor.
to the south.
looking
I hear bungalow. I hear brothel. I mean, they're all the same. It's like they're all tan buildings. You know what I mean?
I guess the way we figured that is the bungalows are 1 stories, the brothels are 2 stories.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Makes more sense.
But I mean, again, like we say multiple times, it can be whatever your team needs it to be.
Yeah,
you
true
know,
that.
as your group. It could be Joe's Crab Shack. You know, as long
That
as you know
wasn't
which
anybody.
building Joe's Crab Shack is.
No, Lou finds body. Can you imagine if I, as a caster, played on a team that had something like that as a call out, and I'm using those call outs though? Nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about.
But he's at Joe's Crab Shack right now.
Yeah, and they're all gonna talk about like, dude, who is this Southern dude talking about food 24/7? Reed finds ammo.
We're dead.
Who's this Southern dude talking about food constantly on cast?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's whatever your team needs it to be. Earlier, I can't remember which side it was but they were calling out he's in the beginner spot, and beginners obviously are another team, and they must play. It was the North Marsoc Twins dark room, and they kept saying
How many
they're in the
shots was
beginner
that?
spot.
That's
They're in the
fucked,
beginner
man.
spot. So again, it doesn't have to be a certain building call out as long as your team
That's another
knows what
dead
you're
lower
talking about,
dumpster is poopied on.
That's really what it comes down to.
Right.
And Barracks being down here, and Chewy not quite going for that revive. I don't think he knew where he was. And there he finally gets it.
He's up there. He's in that building. In that building, in that window. In that window.
In that building up there. In that window.
I'm back up.
To be fair, Varix was pointing towards the building.
He's dead. He's dead.
Reed dying, now down to a 4v3. 4v2, sorry.
It might have been a Reed, I'm gonna be honest. It looked like a Marsoc. But I think there's
Great defense here by Arrow 404. I mean, they got a good 4-man strong hold going on so far.
We're gonna cross.
And if they can narrow down where these guys are coming from, it'll get even stronger.
He's still there.
Varix was able to give the call out to Chawi that Badger's still there.
Bobby, if you can wait for a minute, I know we only have 2 minutes. I'm gonna go around to that. We have to kill him. It's the only way we're gonna be able to cross. So don't peek him. I'm going back behind Valley. Gonna try to get him and rush in. If I die, just go for him. It's the only way we're gonna be able to win
A
this.
little bit of a lull here in the offensive push. Still trying to find out some information.
No, we got a minute 40. Minute 40.
Somebody tell them something, huh?
We were, yeah. So here on Varix, we were hearing his current plan. He knows that there's really no shot getting close to the OBJ with Badger in his current position. He's going to try to clear out this spot. If he's successful, obviously you go for it. But if not, he said, you've got no other choice but to push it.
All right.
So Varix,
They're,
go ahead, you got this.
I would say laying prone, excellent job there. Getting flash, laying prone, and using the terrain to his advantage, but Badger moving out of that position. And who is going to see who first?
I believe Badger will probably find Varix. Because Varix was still very dead set on the last known
I
position.
think I got him. This time I got him. Nobody's picking him up.
And pretty sure he said, hey there.
Badger. being a comedian as always. We've got a round 9 decider. Well, not really a decider, but round 9 decider here on map number 2. 4-4 currently between 404 and Rome. We'll see who decides to take map number 2. Did we do predictions in chat?
I did. Yes.
Nice. Did we get anybody voting?
There was some voting.
Oh,
yeah.
Good deal.
Did you do bans in between rounds?
I'm getting ready to.
Okay.
Let's do that. So yeah, we had let's see.
Last round of the match. Let's talk about
who banned what.
You can't say we didn't get to it. You can't say we didn't get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
We showed y'all. We have bans from not Air 44. Rome being Cargo and Bazaar, taking out a small map. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe they thought 404 plays very well lately on Bazaar and Cargo, or maybe they just feel a little weak on it lately. Who knows? With 404 banning Suburbia and Abandon, they definitely took out the, as you said, the long-range map comparable to Downfall, but they picked Downfall?
I mean, but Abandon, it's not all about the distance thing either. Abandon's just new.
Yeah.
And it's just, you're going against a team like, that's number 1, number 2, whatever you want to say, ranking in the world right now in the IVRL, and you don't want to go on a map that you're unsure of. And, you want to have every strategy you possibly can and know what you're getting yourself into.
Right.
Do you need a smoke?
Goodness gracious.
I'm just trying.
I'm dropping frames
Good.
pretty significantly after showing bans. It said round 9, don't show bans. What are you doing? All right, come on.
That's what you get.
Let's
Oh, bro.
sit on somebody and see if we don't clear up a little bit. There we go. Now we're clearing up. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, it's like if you sit still for a little bit, the computer catches up.
Computers, man. I don't understand them.
Pooters.
Computers, I don't understand them. Where did is it still the same OBJ? Where did we go to? No, we are here in the. I mean, I don't even know what building to call it. I guess just Western Bungalow.
Oh,
Western
we call it Helicopter Bungalow.
Helicopter Bungalow. Okay. I can dig it.
And you get here on Chowie if you go to my camera, and he's looking. Well, you had it. Hit it again. And it's still, he's looking all the way up to upper red through both windows into the upper red 2-story windows. It's a crazy little angle to see those windows there.
I never once have looked through. I mean, so here's another problem for me. I still can't use this angle. I don't have the quick trigger to be able to find the guy that millisecond that he crosses past that window. You know what I'm saying? Because typically they're not gonna just sit there in the window and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and
you gotta be
when
quick.
they get comfortable,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if they peek it a few times, nobody shoots at them, and then they get a little more comfort in it, and sometimes they'll sit there thinking they're not looking this way.
Maybe I should just be patient then. Maybe that's the new game plan.
Yes. Don't shoot at the first jiggle peek, right?
Yeah, true.
Is that you, Cup?
Denny making his way down the lower red there. Cobra again finding his way into North Hotel. Does like that spot. I mean, you obviously get a lot of field of view up here, and you can see down onto everything. And it's better to take that spot with your whole team up. Then you're not so worried about being, located.
Right. You're finding first in Soda.
One dead at upper.
Let's say, what's your loadout? What's your go-to loadout on Marsoc? Are you a sniper? Are you a support rifleman?
I typically am rocking an M249 or a PKM, but lately I've noticed that my aim is atrocious, so I'm probably going to go back to rifleman.
Is it because your beard's not long enough yet? Is that could be it?
That might be it. Re and Amic getting a trade.
shit,
Amic
I
only
saw
going
his
down.
gun fucking shoot
Barracks
and I died.
just around the corner though.
Can I get a revive?
Yep.
I
I'll
killed
get you.
Center Hotel roof.
Barracks listening to
Nice,
these
nice,
audible
I'll
cues
come
is going to be waiting for this. Amic.
He died. His gun pointed up
Oh,
and killed
will
me.
Barracks be ready for this?
Holy shit.
Barracks
Wow, what a push.
2 lower dumpster, 2 dead lower dumpster.
tying this up 3 to
They
3.
threw a smoke by sniper tower. They might be going. I was gonna call it out, but they're gonna hear me.
Badger just on upper dumpster looking down. Can hear Varix talking. And now it's about trying to get that location and get that pick as Varix does move off rightfully. So what a great move. And that is going to really confuse Badger and the team now that he's called it out because they're thinking this guy is still here. But Varix is moving to behind the red truck on West Road. Staying somewhat close to OBJ. Doesn't want to get too far away. As Denny is making that approach, but Chewie finds Denny coming from that north approach.
They have 2 left. 2 left.
Accurate
Good
call
out by
yeah. We both swinging over him apparently.
Mind melt.
Oh, down to the tile, man. Coming up on a minute left.
Yep. And Chewie doesn't think he got the guy at North Hotel either. He just said, no, he's not dead. So, you know, regardless of that, he is dead. He can't do any damage to the team, but Badger has a long way to go with 1 minute left. And now his location is known. Only 38 seconds left. Does have to make a move here. Trying to deal with bodies, head popping. 30 seconds. Flashes coming out. And finding him under the red truck, taking the victory. Rome, 5-4. Map number 2. What a showing for Cobra there on the Aero 404 side. 13 kills.
13 and
Body
5, yeah.
Yeah, Vadi and Chewie, 10 and 11 kills apiece. Barracks right behind him with 9. So everybody's showing out.
Doing their best
Doing well.
to put something on the table, but fortunately for Rome, a lot more on the table for them, winning 5-6. Pretty good showing. Pretty good showing. It was a good matchup. I mean, obviously, what'd I say?
5-6.
Oh yeah, I seen both fives up here in the scoreboard. 10-6. Sorry. Yes, 10-6. That's the win.
55-24.
Yeah, that's what we should start doing. That's what we're doing from now on.
From now on.
Yeah, Rome won 55-24. But no, Rome taking map 1 Subway 5-2, their map pick, and then taking the Air 404 map pick 5-4. Tons of 4s. Jesus. But yeah, good matchup tonight. It was a fun one. Obviously, Subway looks like it wasn't very close, but it really was. It was a good map on Subway.
Yep, a lot of hard-fought rounds there, and it wasn't. There was only, I think, 1 or 2 maybe, overly decisive 4 or 5 man up, but everything else was fairly close and very exciting to watch.
Yeah, it was. It was. So if you didn't catch this one live, it'll be a good one to rewatch. If you didn't get to catch map 1, good one to rewatch. So anything we want to hit before we start rolling out of here, Lamp?
No, we just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We've had a great crowd and a lot of good chat going on, so thank you for that. Make sure you follow the channel. If you're not, it's just a click of a button. It is free, and then you will get pinged and notified when we are live. That's the only thing these channels do is cast league matches.
Yep.
So we got IVRL this one and IVRL 2, which you can just quickly search up and also follow on that one. So appreciate y'all very much for that. I think there is some good matchups tomorrow. There's 2. So there's a Beginner's Dead Logic and Kai and Notorious. So see how those play out. I might do the Kai and Notorious. It is 9 o'clock tomorrow night, but we'll see. See how tomorrow goes.
Yeah. Yes, we will. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to cast the AM tomorrow due to the Super Bowl, but if I can, I'll be here. I will be here if I can. But, yeah, as Lamp said, follow IVRL League 2 if you haven't already. And if you aren't already following over here, IVRL League, follow it. You'll find all the hot Season 1 IVRL competition matchups casted by yours truly, Lambowski and Lampy, Mono, Trip, Etch, Kraft, getting James in, getting James Boak into it. He might be maining. We got somebody in the wings behind us right now that's shadowing. They're going to be casting soon. We got another shadower casting soon. I'm excited. Excited to see some new faces, new voices here in the IVRL casting.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You don't want to see my face?
No,
hear my
I'm
voice
not
anymore?
saying that at all. I'm just saying, dude, you casted 3 different onward matches today. You want a break? You want a breather? You want some water? I know we're running the slave ship over here, but no, it's glad to have you, Lamp. But we want to keep you. We don't want you burned out.
That's right. That's right.
But before we start rambling on, this is a competitive onward cast, not a Lambro podcast. But yeah, Season 1, Week 13, Rome versus Air 44. You heard it from Lamp. Follow us or be a square, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. It's been a pretty good Lambro cast. We'll catch you tomorrow on Super Bowl Sunday with some possible casts. And yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
God bless y'all.